Why is there a pre-roll? Just want to test it. Okay. Let's get started. How does the everything look? Okay, good. We'll clean up. Today is washing. Gonna need a lot of this. Let's get started on this. Oh, later. Thank you. Let's start with the main body. Ooh. So last time, I was putting the stickers on, and I didn't like it that much, but I went ahead and did them all anyway. And they turned out okay. Although some of them do kind of buckle up a little bit. I treated it with a top coat, semi-gloss top coat. We'll see how that goes. We're going to start with a multi-black. But let's put this together first. Because I'm going to want to see that? Didn't notice how it's popping off. There. That'll go better. Because I'm going to do a wash with it all together. There. Seems like a lot of people buy the other version of this and then do their own scribing. Come on, get in there. There we go. Okay, I think it goes, all it goes together. One more. I like if people watch the VOD, they'll see my head bob into music they can't hear. Okay. This is what I'm going to do first. Then I'll do the gray parts of this. And this one, actually, I should just put this on so I can do it at the same time. This will fall off and I'm... Yeah. And I'll also do the head. I'm going to do a light. Let's get some of this in here. Try not to make too much of a mess. Do want to mix it up. There. That pulled out really well. Put that right there. I'm going to do this full. My glove on though. With those ads are finished before I start, I'm just going to do a pure wash against all of this first. And the idea is I'm going to use the sponge to take it off away from like the natural panel lines that come from the different parts pieces here. Let's see how this goes. Without getting my hands too dirty. This should be good enough. It's a small brush, but it'll allow me to really apply it on at the correct like direction and coverage. So for the stickers, I end up cutting off any metallic parts and just like painting in my own like paint there. So let's get started. Maybe it's not enough. We'll find out. I don't want to smother it too much where it like seeps into all the crevices between the armor pieces. And I will be letting it dry just a bit. Hopefully with the semi-gloss coating I did 2 layers of semi-gloss actually. I'm curious how these stickers are going to handle with my removal method. I am going in like a downward so it drips and it I guess it like evens out a little better. I'm just really curious how much of that, how well I did the top coat. Hi, Mini Scribbler. How's it going? I'm just doing a weathering coat right now. Thanks for joining. I was just contemplating on, yeah, my microphone's on. Just contemplating if I did enough top coat on it. I'm doing a multi-black for all the gray areas, and then there's one down, let it dry. And I'm going to do a multi-gray for the dark blue areas. And this kit had stickers. I'm also curious how the top coat's going to protect the stickers when I start scrubbing off this top coat. Weathering. We shall find out. A little discovery today. I'm just going to go for a complete coverage. Because why not? May need to pour some more in there. It's hard to see these shoulder pads. Once it's up, I need to put this on a spike. It's dry. There. Let me get my drying rack. Boop. Drying rack is a bit off camera. Man, this always makes me so nervous. Because the kit already looked really good without this step. There was on the picture on the manual and stuff, it has a slight dirty look to it that I want to do. Not heavy chipping or anything, it's just a slight, like it's just been outside a bit. Maybe they gave it a good washing, but just a wear and tear on it. Now for the head. This like. Oh yeah, there's also the dome. Let me get that dome over here. It's a reasonable size kit. It was awesome. It's got all the jets and stuff. It all moves around too. It's very articulated. After I take it apart, I'll be posing it and stuff. Because this is like the last bit. 1 second. I want to take the clear visor out of it. Ah! Do not want to lose the head. I do want to. There we go. Got the clear visor off there. And this last bit of gray here. I do want to hit that blue next with a silver. That way, while it's drying, I can start. That should be ready to hit up soon. I haven't really done that much of this sort of weathering. So, but the ones I've done have looked pretty decent. Okay, let me rinse this off with, not that. That's pretty nasty. Don't need to really rinse it off too much. Where's my water at? There, that should do it. Okay, now for the silver. Multi-gray, that's what we're talking about. There we go, get this. No, I don't need much of this. Let me see. Yeah, just the main body, I think. Oh, no, the shoulder pads. Good. I don't want to forget those. Okay, course, I need a little bit more. I'm tripping. Oh no. A clean pot is an unused pot. I need there is a trash bin right there. Let's spike the shoulder pads. Those are not already. Here we are. Yeah, those stickers. How well will they hold up? This is great. It'll be so dry by the time I get to this. Okay. This should do it. No, it's not it. What am I talking about? Gotta get all this. There we are. That's it. I can make sure my camera there. Now, after I remove and clean up the multi-black, I might actually do random dabs of this silver. Not, I keep saying silver. This gray. So it does give a sort of nice multi-layer effect. Nice and messy. Wasn't there, yeah, on the arms. There's like, dab it on there too. And that does it. And this looks dry enough. Maybe. May have to bring out a kit magazine while this dry for just a couple minutes. It's getting there though. Maybe we'll have some fun. Do some random stuff on here. Because why not? There we go. Good. Dip that in the dirty water. Cleaner? We'll never know. That's some horrible water. So next is the removal. Right. The removal is where the fun starts. Camera in here tight. There we are. Powder VR. Don't need that. Probably should keep the glove on. Get some linen sponge. Cut off a piece. Let's test it out. See how wet it still is. Ah, nice. just don't want to smear when I touch it with a sponge. That way I can just slowly start like removing it. It's like painting in reverse. Yeah, it still kind of smearing, but let me go over the dry areas first. And I'll brush it downwards to kind of give the impression I'm going to try to let it remain around the panel lines. Yeah, it's still a little wet, which is fine. It's evening it out. Actually, I like the let it dry just a little more, but even with the top coat, it's not going to dry. It'll be still a little loose. Being very careful right now. Try this piece down here. Still a little wet. Yeah, I don't want to push it too much. Yeah, I'm gonna let it dry for just a little bit more. Trying to think if I'm missing anything else. Don't think so. Because I was pushing too hard now on the with the tweezers here, and I actually there we go. Oh, yeah, it's still too wet. It's okay. Have some fun. Good news is if I take off too much, I can always just reapply some. That's a light. Okay, good. I'll start with just the center parts, center of each panel, and then I can go back and adjust. Yes. Let me just go for a bigger piece. So that's how that works. I could tell I kept on hitting it with the tweezers. Definitely important to have a smaller piece of sponge when you're trying to get in between the panel lines. Like right here, these are kind of smaller panels. But just still too wet. Yeah, I keep on like scraping it. Just impatient. You know what? While this is drying, I'm going to open up my next kit. That's what I'm going to do. I was thinking of making this. Next. Since this was a pretty difficult build. Well, it wasn't difficult. Let's going to do something simple next time. Let's see if I can not have this light reflecting on it. Let me put this over here. I don't need that anymore. I might need that actually if I take off too much. Okay, let's see how this kit is. Let's move my camera over there. Yeah. Yeah, this is from the Witch from Mercury. Bought it at Yamada Denki. No. I think I bought this one at. Oh, was it Yamada Denki or there was a store over. Dang, where's that place at? The reason I got this one is I really want to do. Speaking of weathering, I want to try out a bunch of like multi-layer weathering techniques and mottled metal. Looks like it's going to be a pretty straightforward build. Because depending on how fast this goes, I was going to like slap this one together. And then get some clear coat on it. Doesn't look too bad. Yeah. Definitely do this one next. Now where'd the glove go? What about my glove? There we are. The glove. Get the light back on here. Come on, camera. Let's get back at it. Yeah, it's doing better. Come on. Don't grab the glove. Grab the, there we are. Ooh, you know what? I should have been more aggressive along the corners. After I get the main stuff smoothed out, I'll probably also get another cleaner piece. I wasn't aggressive enough up in like the corners. Good news is decals are holding up. trying to stay in the center of each main panel. Yeah, just gotta take your time with this sort of thing. The best results just come from like really taking your time. Bunch built up right there. Kind of simulates what it's like washing it. The dirt kind of builds up in these little crevices, and then as you wash it, it kind of spreads out. Look at that. It's nice. I bet there's some right there too, yeah. Then you stop when you feel like that's the look you want. Oh, I keep scrubbing. Let me get another piece. Gotta keep it light. Let me get that piece of time. Do I have more? Yeah, I got a lot more. Get a big chunk. Seems some people like put a piece of tape on this and they sell like these little sticks with a Velcro. It's probably a little safer. So don't scrape my model with the there we are. Going for I guess I'll go for a general lightness first. General shade. There. Man, it's looking good. Let's see if we can get that on camera. Just like can let that settle a little bit more while I go after the next pieces. These I'm going to just pretty much just try to clean off. I could try to just remove it in the center of each major section panel line. But for these, I just want just dirty. It's a nice shade. I mean, that's what washes are for. They're there to really kind of add more of a tint. At least the technique I'm using it for is more of a tint. I did a marker wash on a Zaku before. That was kind of cool. Marker wash also has a similar effect. It's easier just to apply all the liquid wash all over it instead, though. Put that right there. Let's do the next arm. Five commercials, my God. Yeah, let's give it a nice. I'm always happy with doing these washes. It's nervous always, like applying it at first, but yeah, it's still wet right there. I can come back to that in just a second. Let me put that over here. It's good not to rush these too much. I thought we lost the dome on top. Cool. Where's the dome? Let's get the dome. Be a little more random on this dome. Like that. Body, I did the black here. Next, I believe. Yeah. It's kind of a first pass just to even it out. And the second pass will be while it's after it dries. Might as well do these shoulder pads, see how dry they are. This one's definitely, no, it's still, can't leave that gum there. Go to the next one. Yep. Next, let's go back to the skirt. I'm gonna do an overall lightning. That sponge is out. Very lightly, broad area here. Just raising all the darkness up at the same time here. Because the first thing I did was just establish the contrast I wanted. Yeah. Oh, be careful. Put that back in there. I gotta keep that together, otherwise I can't tell the transitions right. It's nice, still built up. Get some streaks that come out. That's awesome. Nothing wrong with that. This is the same technique I use on those balls. Okay. Now, I will go back to a smaller piece. Start hitting right in the middle of these. Yep. The major surfaces are going to be cleaner than I have to find a more like a better tweezers set. Something that's not as sharp. Kind of start high, then I start putting pressure in the middle, and I come back out of it. That way, only the middle part of the panel really gets clean. Yep. God, I'm scraping it again. I think when I start scraping it, that's a sign I gotta change the sponge. How's the lighting? Okay, I can see pretty good. Just making sure it's looking all right on the camera. Yeah, these right here is the ones I really want. Take my time with. I'm happy the stickers are holding up. I was worried about the wash also collecting underneath the sticker. No general lighting up. It's a little too dark still for my taste. Yeah. I like the high contrast. Looks better on the shelf. If I can make the center of the panels really pop. Looks like the golden stuff. But yeah, the top coat definitely is protecting all the painting I did. Maybe I'll try to expose that gold just a little bit. Show where the gold's at. Yeah, that's a sign of okay, let's see where they are so far. Yeah, making sure the camera's. Here we are. So far, it's still dirtier than I wanted, but man, it looks good. Let's go for the next piece. The arms. Let's see what's left on the arms. We'll clean these up just a bit more. Let that go off there. Just gonna make sure these like match the body in terms of dirtiness and shade. Like, you don't want these too clean, but Put that right there so I can tell. Seems match. Yeah, let's do the shoulder pads. I guess Bomb Factory lost their rights for the original album because the only one on streaming services is like this redo. The vocals sound pretty close, but the instruments are definitely off. Ah, see that? I didn't paint the bottom of that yet. Yeah, the echo is not an original. See, the sticker is kind of buckling there. Stickers are kind of more, not kind of, they are more rigid than the water seals. That makes it a different beast. I just couldn't find a water seal version of these lines. So I thought this would be a good opportunity to just try out what it's like to deal with the stickers. Now I need this back. We get a piece. Nope, that's not a good grip. Get a better grip. That's not small enough. I gotta really get in there. Yeah, like that. If the blue area, I'm just going for and all, just shade. Because the multi-gray lightens it up. Fair bit. Makes it kind of a unique color now. How'd that go on? I think it was like that. There. Let's see how the balance is doing. Wait, what is that? Okay, just start. That's from the sponge, actually. We need to go another layer, another lightning. Gotta go lighter. Where's that nice level of dirt? Let's do a quick check. Wow. Yeah, how's that? Just a little contrast in there by hand. Make sure I don't get my fingers scraping it. It's dangerous to doing this. Yep. Any place I can see sort of deliberate scrape marks, I'm trying to even out. There. How's the light? Hey, Edgar, how's it going, man? Hearing it good? Sorry, I just saw your comment. Just finished up this kit, man. Thanks for stopping by. I was did the weathering earlier. Now I'm just kind of slowly cleaning it off to the point that I like the levels. Then I might do... see, I gotta be careful. I don't have my finger on it. I might do... I'm not gonna be doing like any extra weathering on this. I don't want to look too dirty. How you been doing, man? If you're still around, I don't know if I just missed you. This definitely just takes time. Want to do another round of top coat after this. It's pretty sandy. Well, have you had any chance to ever do any sort of like this weathering? It's pretty fun. Just slap it on and then slowly take it off with like a melamine sponge. But thanks, man. I appreciate the comment, the compliment. But I'm trying to go for maybe a high contrast that we can kind of tell on the shelf. Usually people achieve this through airbrushing, but I like to kind of a personal challenge achieve this stuff without airbrushing. Oh man, I recommend trying it. It's actually a lot of fun. But what I'm doing, okay, I'm using the weathering stuff, but like in most of it, I use it just to kind of give it a tint more than give it a weathered look. I mean, toward the bottom, I left a lot just so it does look like dirt buildup. Okay, I think this is the one I'm after. What I was after was this. Like on the manual, see if we can see this. The manual has like kind of dirt with like scratches. I can always come in with like a pencil, I guess, and kind of put some scratches, but that's hard to tell on the when it's on the shelf. Assemble this. Now this one had stickers, and I messed up on one of it. Like it kind of wrapped, and the stickers are just so hard to fix. Man, allergies are killing me. I didn't paint in here. You know what? What am I gonna do in there? Nothing right now. Now, let's see if I can't get. I painted the bases a metallic black. And they're still kind of wet. Oh, wait. Hold on. I don't want to do that. I gotta reposition this. That would have been bad. See, here's the original color. It's like gray. But I forgot to paint this piece. That's what we got here. That's back too far. Don't think that will survive. There we go. Will that balance? Come on. Don't think that's gonna balance right. No. To balance that way, I'm gonna have to come on, unlock. Go back one. There we are. Now it comes with these wires. So the hands can like detach. Got to unlock them. Oh, come on. Yeah, I don't want to break that off. I have to like read how to unlock them again. But the hands detach and like these wires like connect the hand, and there's like another base right here. It's like me flying out. It's pretty sick. Yeah. I think this kit is done. Maybe I'll start on the next one. Maybe I'll take a quick break and open the next kit. I was going to do another quick small kit before the next big one. Let me get a pose before I go on break here. Sturdy pose. Nah, I'm not going to restroom yet. I want to do one thing. That bothers me. Okay. First off, did I break the finger? No, I did not. Did pull the finger out of its socket though. Battle damage. Nope, now it's gone. I relocated it. Okay, I want to do these little insides of the elbow pads. Could do something with this. It's too plain. I can start with a little bit of silver. Man, I love these Mr. Hobby markers, metallic markers. They're different than the Bandai ones because they're not actual paint inside. Let's do that. Then I'm gonna do some I'll go back over this with something to darken up the grooves. It's got to give that a little bit of contrast. Some silver. How about some not hobby knife, not brown one. Looking for this. Not cotton. There it is. It's like from a gunmetal. Something. Because these shoulder pads are sticking way up. Okay, let's see. Now let's get that little. Even it out a bit in there. Because it is just a marker. Behaves just like a marker. And don't need these anymore. Where is this? You have all that. I could use like a wash also, a black wash, but I mean, that's all this is. Because he paints stuff silver, you have to like kind of bring out the lines again. There, just clean it up a bit so I don't see the silver pin brush strokes. It's being messy there is just as good as anything else. Ooh, you know what I'm gonna do also? Why not give it a little gold here and there? Because when you're looking up in this, oh, I clean that up. I missed. When you're looking at the shoulder pads, little dots of gold, oh man, that will like, oh. People passing by your house, looking in your window, they'll see this on your shelf and they'll see the gold flakes up in the middle of the armor there, and they'll stop and they'll look and they'll be admiring your kit through the window. You open the window up and start screaming at them, and they're just like, chill, all right? I'm just inspecting your model, man. I love the those little gold touches you put in the shoulder pads there. It's pretty nice. He's like, thanks, ma'am. And you just keep talking to him because you got to give time for the police to arrive. Okay, this is what was bothering me. I had to do something in there just so it, I was going to do something there, but you can't even see that. Okay, put this back on. Now let's see how it looks. Yeah. Yeah, it's just something. See that? You can see a little bit of gold there. So awesome. That little flecks of gold. Oh, look over the shoulder. Hey. Where's my arm? Let's push the arm back on. Okay. And also did the carpet in there. on the major. It's like, oh, wait, what's going on, man? I'll see ya. Now I can go to the restroom. There. All right, this kit is done. It is everything that I wanted it to be, I think. Yes, it is. I will say that with confidence. So, what is next? Let's clean this up a bit, and I'll at least show the box of the kit I'm going to start next week. This has to be commercial. Yes. It's horrible. I need a bag for trash. Oh, I got one here. Ooh, that's a horrible cup. Look at this cup. So I happen to use it for, here's my water, some old water in there. Let that dry a little bit. What is next is the question I will answer. Now, or here's a Mika poster. That is what I'm starting next week. Yeah. That's what's next. I'll open this up and start digging in. Next week. Thanks everyone. That's a short stream tonight. Just want to finish this kit up. Now that's done, I can start on the big boy next week. It's only a HG, but for my recipe, I'm going to build it, then do marker panel lining, need some washing, chipping. I'm going to do full battle because this guy I just did just dirty. Next time. Thanks, everyone. Have yourself a good evening. One more shot. Have a good evening.